Alright guys, welcome back, and I have to admit I missed these leaks. They were on Dkayd's stream on Wednesday was it Wednesday? It was Thursday when the new pack came out, and then Dkayed had a stream where the new decks were played, and he had some leaks there that I actually missed, but he made a video about it, so you can also go ahead and watch Dkayd's video where he goes over these, I think, combo lines in more detail. I just want to make a quick video concerning these leaks for the upcoming pack. In September here, we are getting the Aroma cards here. And you might ask yourself, okay, what is going on with the Aroma cards? Obviously, if we just type in Aroma in the toggle bar here, we can see that there are already Aroma cards. And some of them you might already know. For example, Aroma Seraphi Jasmine is a card that is very prevalent, one of the best cards, one of the strongest cards that is being played in Rika, the planned combo deck. And as you can see, there are some other cards here. One noticeable one that we will also see in the future will probably be Humid Winds, that is already in the game here, but we'll also get these new Aroma cards here. All 5 of them have been confirmed at this point, and now the question is, what are they going to achieve in Master Duel? What are they going to do? Are they in any way important, or where will they find their home? And this is what I want to talk about today. And we can take a look at actually the German National Championship here, not because I'm German, but because the German National Championship, as well, by the way, as the UK National Championship, which we can also open up here, was basically dominated by a deck. Jessica Robbins went second with this deck in the UK, whereas Julius Schwarzkopf went first with it here in Germany. And this is a Ragnaraka planned Link, or you could also call it Ragnaraka planned Rika, I guess, or planned Aroma, because we can quickly take a look at one of the lists. Let's take Julius' list from here. As you might see here, there are a lot of the Rika cards that you already know, the Sunseed Genus Loci, Lone Fire Blossom, Rika Princess, and so on and so forth. And there are other engines also in here, namely the Ragnaraka engine, which is also a planned slash insect slash, I think there's a third category here. There are, I think, 3 categories. It's planned, and then insect, and something else might also just be plants and insects. And we can see right here, there is one of these link monsters in here, and then there are these base monsters here, the Ragnaraka Evil Seed and the Ragnaraka Samurai Beetle, as well as the Ragnaraka Bloom, which basically these are in this deck to produce additional bodies that you then can use up for your link plays and so on and so forth. We can also see that Aroma cards in here, Aroma, Mage Laurel, and the new cards that we have just seen here from the leaks, basically, which is the Aroma Lilith Magnolia, Aroma Lilith Rosemary, and then we also, I think, have the base monsters here, which is Aroma Lilith Rosalinea, which is also one of the new ones. Aroma Blend and Aroma Healing. Blend is also in here. We can see it right here as the starter card, the Blend. If I'm not getting this wrong here, you can let me know in the comments, guys. By the way, if you like my videos, please consider subscribing, hitting the thumbs up and the notification bell. This would help me out a lot. Thank you. The Aroma Blend is basically where you can start this entire Aroma engine. And then we also have this card I just talked about, Humid Winds, which basically I think we can add an Aroma card from the deck to our hand, basically also giving us another draw. And if I remember this correctly, this card, we can quickly read it here, which is basically the boss monster coming to Master Duel, which will also probably get the animation. You need 1 Aroma monster and 1 plant monster. While your life points are higher than your opponent's, plants monsters you control cannot be destroyed by your opponent card effects, which is obviously very irrelevant because throughout your turn with your Rika plant deck, you will gain life points, and this is very nice, giving you the unaffected by a destruction status. Once per turn, you can pay 2,000 life points, banish cards on the field equal to the number of Humid Winds, Dried Winds, and Blessed Winds you control, which is obviously this card here, which you can use to add an Aroma card to your hand, and then also can use for a banish via your boss monster, the Aroma Lilith Magnolia. And if I remember this correctly, this card can be used to fusion summon. We can discard 1 card and place 1 Humid Winds, Dried Winds, or Blessed Winds from our hand, or deck face up in our spell and trap zone, and then we can also banish this from our graveyard to fusion summon 1 plant fusion monster from our extra deck, which is how we get into this one here. And then we also have a very different, very strong card here. We can quickly take a look at this over here in Master Duel. It's a Link 3. We have to refresh this. It's Link 3. If this card is a special summon, you need 2+ plant monsters. You can add 1 Aroma card from your deck to your hand. I think, now that I think about it, that this might be the starter for the aroma stuff in the deck. And then if you gain life points even during the damage step, which obviously is easy to achieve with this deck, because this is one of the core features, gaining life points throughout a lot of the cards that are in the deck, we can special summon up to 3 aroma monsters from our hand to zones this card's point to. Obviously this could be up to 3. Then again, if in this Ragnaraka plant link deck we are playing 2, the Laurel and then the Rosalina, obviously you can see that this gives us a lot of bodies that we can then use to continue our plays. You contribute 1 monster this card points to, then target 1 card on the field, banish it, and if you do, gain 1000 life points. So we can also use this when going second and banish something from our opponent's board, which is obviously very helpful because Rika always had a problem with going second and breaking the opponent's board, thereby the aroma cards giving the deck a new possibility to achieve this. So we are getting these 5 cards. It's to be expected, I guess, that the Link 3 and then the fusion monster will probably be an ultra rare. Then again, you could also see Aroma Little Rosalina becoming an ultra rare. But very interesting here, I will also make a video concerning my predictions on what else we might get in the next pack. I think there's one specific archetype that a lot of people are waiting for that we will probably get in the next pack, which will definitely change how we are playing Master Duel. So a very impactful one. But yeah, we can just hope for a good pack. These are definitely interesting cards. I don't think that we will see them in a pure aroma deck. Not a lot of people will play this, but we will see them in a Rika deck, basically, obviously without these Ragnaraka cards. I don't think that we will also get them, but might be the case, might be some planned pack here, and if that's the case, then we might also see the Ragnaraka cards, which is obviously quite nice, because I have to say that I have this deck also in Master Duel Rika, and in the beginning I was a bit hesitant to craft it, I have to say, because I'm not that fond of like big and pure combo decks. But when I played it, I have to admit that it's a very fun deck, so I'm definitely looking forward to adding the aroma cards in here as well as the Ragnaraka cards when we get them in the game. But you can also let me know in the comments what you think of these leaks here. Are you excited for this new archetype coming to Master Duel? And what is your opinion on the pack we've just gotten here? As I already said, this was basically where these leaks from Dkayed came from, the aroma cards here. And obviously, when we talk about what is next here in Master Duel, and there will be a specific video about this topic, we also have the Water Wind basically event that will take place, that will start when was it, in like around about a day, where we can only use water and wind monsters. This will be very interesting, seeing what people are deciding to play. Would have obviously been very fun to have this deck in the game already, because some of the monsters are actually a water and wind, then again some are also earth, so not sure if we would been able to play this. This obviously gives you the ability to play the new Goatee cards that we have received, and also the new Ice Barrier cards, as it's always basically the case, the event that we get in the specific month, if it's not a Challenger Cup, or not the Challenger Cup, if it's not how is it called, the Duelist Cup, it's normally trimmed to the new cards that we have gotten. So if, for example, we get new ritual cards, then normally we also get a ritual event, which in this case we didn't get, so not really basically prepared for Voices Voice. And here you can see the loner decks. I will not make a specific video about which loner deck is the best, so let's quickly talk about this right here. In my opinion, I think you can achieve the most amount of success by using the Goatee loner deck, to be honest. Also, I think because not a lot of people are really understanding what this deck even does. Obviously, Marincess, as we can see right here, Marincess Coral Anemone is also a very interesting card, or in general a very interesting archetype that you could go ahead and play in this water wind event. And then we also have stuff like the Ice Dragon stuff. Obviously they are pushing this new archetype from the new pack. And then we have Speedy Dragons on Clearings, which is some sort of synchro pack, which you could also play. Then again, keep in mind that we also have Infinite Impermanences here in the loner decks, and everyone will probably play this at free. And if you get your like core synchro pieces hit, that's not that great. Fortunately though, this might be a good event for combo decks like this synchro deck here, because as you can see, there are no maxis here in the loner decks, and I think we also won't have maxis allowed in this event. But yeah, this is the next event to come. You can let me know in the comments what you think of this. But obviously this wasn't the main topic, but these are the next things that we have to expect in Master Duel, the Aroma Lilith cards that will be able to, or enable us to play a new Rika version. Will be very interesting when we also get the Ragnar Riker cards. But as I already said, let me know in the comments what you think of this deck. Thanks for being here, and we will see each other in the next one.